All these dogs are pulled from high kill shelters, and they're getting a second chance. The dogs give us the same feeling. We're kind of discarded by society, but we're not worthless to the dog. And the dog lets you know it. The dogs sense when people need them, and this place is pretty needy. My name is John Grobman. I'm the program leader from the Paws For Life PTSD service program, where we train dogs for U.S. military veterans diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. I'm currently incarcerated at the California State Prison, Los Angeles County. There's the daily humiliations of prison life, strip searches, and somebody coming in and searching your cell and going through your property, and we have prisoner on our pants and on our shirts, and it can be overwhelming. You lose your identity and you just become just another number, especially as a lifer. There were times when I thought, what's the use? You got to find a way to survive, and for me, it was stay out of the way. The dog program was started by Associate Warden Wood. I was fortunate to be involved in the process because I was her clerk.
My name is Crystal Wood. I'm currently the Associate Warden at California State Prison, Los Angeles County. I oversee the Paws For Life program. There happened to be someone who volunteered with Karma, who worked for the department at the time, took him on a tour, and Karma said, yeah, we're in. That's how Karma Rescue got involved, and they are phenomenal.
You get to the distance where he's calm and comfortable, and then you reward him. So we're going to be prepping these dogs and doing these final adaptations in the next couple of weeks. The client that we're thinking Aspen will go to will need a little bit more mobility issues.
We originally started with 5 dogs and 15 inmates. Now that it's grown so much, we have 17 dogs and about 50 men involved in the program. It teaches not only the guys some training lessons and how to train animals, but it teaches them responsibility. Their daily routine has changed.
My life, which was mundane and boring before, now it's I wake up in the morning, Mally sticks her head up, oh, we're getting up. Take her out, feed her, then we start our training. Mally is proficient in 60 commands and performs multiple tasks to help assist veterans with their needs. If I start crying or pretending I'm crying, then yes, thank you, baby. Mally, call for help. Call for help. Yes, good girl. Call for help. Yes, good girl.
This is Princess. She's a beautiful baby, and so she will soon be going to one of our veterans, and that was the ultimate goal, was to give back. The men here really understand that. They have the utmost respect for our veterans.
Bronson, who was matched up with Luis, one of the veterans, they connected right away. And the first night that he took Bronson home, Bronson woke him up from his night terrors, which is what we train the dogs to do.
My name is Luis Gonzalez. I was an Army tanker, and I was deployed to Iraq in 2009. When I first came home and was out of the service, I had a lot of bad anxiety, depression. I couldn't be in large crowds of people. And one of the biggest things that he does is, as soon as he sees somebody coming, up from behind, he'll nudge me, let me know, and then he'll stand behind me and give me that space so I can feel comfortable. It puts me at ease because I know he's got my back and he's watching me. Thanks, buddy. When I first found out I had to go to a prison, I was kind of skeptical and was like, okay, why are we going to a prison to train dogs? These guys, have a lot of love in their heart, and you can see that they've changed a lot and they've done a lot.
When you see a bunch of guys who were hardened criminals, as everyone likes to say, cry at graduation, for good and bad, joy and sadness that their dog's leaving, but they're joyful that it's going to a good home. And so you realize that they have truly learned what rehabilitation meant.
For me personally, I'm in prison for like stealing, burglary, grand theft. That's kind of the story of my life. Is that I took. Paws for Life like changed me to the core of who I am. Brought another level of humanity here, and gave guys something that loved them unconditionally, that they could give back to unconditionally. It's gonna be hard to say goodbye to her, but I'm giving somebody the greatest gift that I could ever give somebody, because she's gonna take really good care of somebody. Allie's gonna take a piece of my heart with her.